Good morning, and please be seated. Before we begin the formal ceremony, Dr. Richard C. Benson, President of the University of Texas at Dallas, has a special message.
Thank you, Dean Underwood. On May 3rd, our university lost its greatest champion, Mrs. Margaret McDermott. This past week has been a bittersweet one for UT Dallas. We are so sorry to say goodbye to our incomparable friend, while at the same time we rejoice that for the whole of this university's life and for half of her life, Mrs. McDermott devoted herself to making UT Dallas one of the nation's finest universities. She so loved us. The McDermott name and legacy that goes with it can be found in every corner of the university. Mrs. McDermott wanted the best and the brightest to come to UT Dallas, and they did. You did. She supported academic excellence and helped to transform our campus into one that is both welcoming and beautiful. I encourage you, when you leave here today, to take a moment on the Mall to reflect on the legacy of Margaret McDermott, especially as you enjoy the beautiful reflecting pools and the flowering magnolia trees. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Benson. As we continue with our ceremony, let me remind you to silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. This is a wonderful day for everyone: graduates, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for being here, and please enjoy the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, as University Marshal, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the Provost of the University of Texas at Dallas, Dr. Inga Musselman.
Thank you, Dean Underwood. Good morning. Graduates, families, friends, and UT Dallas students, staff, and faculty, welcome to the University of Texas at Dallas Spring Commencement Ceremonies. This week, we are awarding bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in the fields of arts and humanities, arts, technology, and emerging communications, behavioral and brain sciences, economic, political, and policy sciences, engineering and computer science, interdisciplinary studies, management, and natural sciences and mathematics. Our ceremony this morning affirms the success of UT Dallas's core educational mission as a great, multifaceted research university. Teaching, as well as research, that is what we do best at our university. Teaching at UT Dallas is not a secondary priority. Commencement, of course, means the beginning, not the ending, of a new life. The circle of life involves any number of new beginnings: a birth, a wedding, a new job, a treasured research grant, and graduation from college. These are generally happy occasions filled with joy and anticipation for the future. But few of us share the same perspective. For some of you, a new job waits. For others, it is years of more education. Some of you are heading for the armed services. Others will be launching a professional career, and yet others already hold jobs and came to UT Dallas to gain new knowledge. Whatever your path, for all of you, tomorrow is a new day. And for your parents and your grandparents, today's commencement may honor your family's first ever college graduate. Wow, think of that. For other parents, today marks the end of a long line of children who have marched across the commencement stage. Let's hope for these exhausted and relieved families that the future looks bright as well. For myself, I am in the midst of such a march. One child is completing medical residency, Another has launched into a doctoral program, and my youngest has yet to enroll in college. I am not looking for sympathy, because what is most special for me today is to celebrate your graduation from UT Dallas, and that is pretty special. And so, let the festivities begin. Congratulations, one and all. I now have the privilege of introducing some colleagues in the stage party. I will ask them to stand and remain standing, and I will ask you, the audience, to please hold your applause until the introductions are complete. Richard Benson, President. Hobson Wildenthal, Executive Vice President. Kyle Edgington, Vice President for Development and Alumni Relations. Calvin Jameson, Vice President for Administration. Joe Pancrazio, Vice President for Research. Terry Pankratz, Vice President for Budget and Finance. Amanda Rocco, Vice President for Public Affairs. John Walls, Vice President for Communications. Jessica Murphy, Dean of Undergraduate Education. Previously introduced as University Marshal, Marion Underwood, Dean of Graduate Studies. James Bartlett, Dean of the School of Behavioral and Brain Sciences. Bob Stillman, Associate Dean, BBS Graduate Council. Melanie Spence, Associate Dean, BBS Council for Undergraduate Education. Speaker of the Academic Senate, Dr. Murray Leaf. And a sincere thanks to the other faculty participating from the school represented on stage. Would you also please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. To present some school awards and to introduce today's student speaker, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. James Bartlett, Dean of the School of Behavioral and Brain Sciences.
Thank you, Inga. At this part of the ceremony, my favorite part, I have the pleasure of presenting some of our graduates who have made the most outstanding contributions to the life of the school. They fall into three categories, and what I'm going to start with is the recipients of school honors. Now, these are not the same thing as Latin honors, which Dr. Murphy will talk about a little bit later. These are basically honors that are awarded to students in the School of Behavior and Brain Sciences that have made outstanding grades in the first place, but then in addition have completed a thesis, which is approved by a faculty research mentor, and have achieved various other goals as well. So I'm now pleased to announce, I'd like all of those students who are getting school honors to just rise and be recognized briefly. Thank you. Now I am pleased to announce what we call special awards chosen by the faculty. One of these is the Student Leadership, or a set of Student Leadership Awards that are presented to students who have consistently made significant contributions to student organizations and student life within the School of Behavior and Brain Sciences. Please rise as I speak your name, and then you remain standing until we get through the list, which is short. The first is Arisha Danielle Harrison. Thank you. The second is Grace Caitlin McClure. Then Nishani Modi. And Rajadhar Reddy. Okay, thank you. You may sit down. Next is the Dean's Award for is the Dean's, basically, I have to get the name absolutely right, but yes, the awards for excellence in recognition of students achieving the highest academic performance. We do these for individual majors. However, we don't necessarily have an awardee each year for each of our majors because the standards for this are really quite high. This year, though, we do. First, the Dean's Award for Excellence in Child Learning and Development goes to Neha Amy Singh. Neha, could you rise? We were talking earlier to make sure I got the first name pronounced correctly. The second is for Kelsey M. Jackson. This is for cognitive science. The third for neuroscience is Cecily Alexiak. And then for psychology, we have Alexandra Trotgrand Ninan. For all of you, all of the names I've read earlier, they're receiving honors and awards, please do visit the BBS tent at the Memories on the Mall after the ceremony to collect your certificates and awards, which you, of course, deserved without question. Now it's my honor to introduce our student speaker, Caitlin Winner. Caitlin was a graduate of Monsignor Kelly Catholic High School in Beaumont, Texas, and is graduating today with a Master's of Communication Sciences and Disorders. So she was an undergraduate here and then went on to get her master's degree. As an undergraduate, she received the esteemed Terry Foundation Scholarship, which made it possible for her to study in Ireland. She also devoted a good deal of time to Catholic ministries on campus. She became a student ambassador, which is a very important role for our more outstanding freshmen. And in the years since has noted that some of her favorite times at UTD have to do with wearing that ambassador's uniform and helping people, students and parents alike. During her time in graduate school, in addition to all of the above, Caitlin collaborated with the Director of Clinical Education and a peer to create the Transgender Voice Coaching Program, in which speech pathology graduate students, such as herself, provide voice coaching to transgender students in the UTD community at no cost. After graduation, Caitlin plans to begin her career in speech-language pathology at an outpatient clinic. And so with that, I'm going to turn over the podium to Caitlin with my congratulations. I'm supposed to do this for you. Here we are.
Hello, fellow Comets, family, friends, and loved ones. Graduates, I know many of you don't know me, but trust me, we have more in common than you'd think. Sure, we all come from different walks of life, different fields within the School of Behavioral and Brain Sciences, but everyone on this floor has worked hard to get to today. Some of us moved away from home, some took out loans, others did it all as parents. Many of us did it with part or full-time jobs, and we all did it with late-night cram sessions. Every one of us had support on this journey, people cheering for us, whether it was a parent, a child, friend, mentor, or an advisor. To all those supporters here today, thank you for encouraging the next generation of healers, thinkers, and changers. And to those who cannot be in the room today, whether they are streaming this ceremony from another city or another country, or if they've left this world, thank you for your belief in us. I hope that we can continue to make you proud. So we've all been here at UTD for a while, you know, whether that's been 1 year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I've been here for 6. I came here for my undergrad. I made UTD my home, and I loved it so much that I figured I'd stick around for my master's. After being pretty involved on campus, I thought that I knew all there was to know about UTD. 3 official colors: Eco Green, Brilliance White, Flame Orange. TMOC's birthday, April 20th, 1998. But this year, I found out something new. It's our university motto, and it has become one of my favorite things about UTD. it is Disciplina Praesidium Civitatis. I'm going to assume there are no Latin majors in the room. Okay. I'm going to tell you that our translation takes that motto to mean education, the guardian of society. It's pretty heavy, but it carries a lot of weight. I would venture to say, though, that we've all actively chosen to take on that burden. The burden of not only furthering our own learning, but fostering that of others. All of the graduates here today are headed into careers centered around the brain, whether it's understanding the brain, learning to work with it, helping to nurture it, or striving to heal it. Whether you studied speech pathology, cognitive science, or somewhere in between, we are all going to take very active roles in the education of many generations to come. How can we ensure that the knowledge we seek, discover, create, and impart serves and guards our society against untruths, injustice, and inequity? I think we can do that by doing things the way we've done them here at the University of Texas at Dallas, with integrity, curiosity, determination, and excitement. Our motto has charged us with bettering the communities that we're headed into. And, class of 2018, I believe we've proven ourselves up to the challenge. So now, I have a personal favor to ask. Would you all join me in our last whoosh as UTD students? I want all the comments to stand up. Now put your left hand over your heart where UTD will reside forever. Your right hand up. And when I say UTD, you say whoosh. UTD, whoosh! Thank you all so much. You don't know how much that moment means to me. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium your university president, Dr. Richard Benson.
Thank you, Caitlin. Whoosh. Graduating students, university colleagues, and most especially family and friends, welcome to UT Dallas. Before I begin, I want to also acknowledge those who are watching online. Welcome to you too. To everyone here in person or in spirit, thank you for partaking in this special day for UT Dallas students. It is our goal to make this a singular day, one that you will remember forever with fondness. This spring, we have certified 2,393 bachelor's degrees, 2,090 master's degrees, 99 doctoral degrees, and 8 audiology degrees. Congratulations to you all. You have the added distinction of being a member of UT Dallas's largest graduating class. In fact, the class of 2018 is so large that we are holding 10 ceremonies over 3 days. You, luckily, only have to hear my remarks once. They're not so lucky. Each student whose name will be announced during this ceremony has found support and encouragement from many sources, from world-class faculty, from our attentive staff, and most especially from family members and friends. Many are with you today to share in your celebration. This is also a day when you earn a new title. You can proudly call yourselves a graduate of UT Dallas. This is an honor that you share with over 100,000 alumni around the world. One of my favorite things this time of year is to learn about the successes of our graduating classes. For instance, your colleagues in behavioral and brain sciences have put time and effort into activities outside of their time in BBS classes and labs. Grace McClure, a cognitive science major, found that being part of a quiz bowl team fit perfectly with her academic pursuits. Way to go, Grace. Other BBS students are on the debate team or in the university string orchestra. You have been active and involved as any group of students. Several of you have worked alongside top faculty researchers and contributed to discoveries that would help stroke victims recover and studies that point to advances in understanding chronic pain. For many of you, field internships have opened doors to new careers. Winning awards or earning coveted internships are important, but so is the work you've done as a volunteer, a mentor, a scholar. Our students are recognized nationally in a variety of arenas and for a variety of reasons. Among our many graduates are those who mentored peers or helped school children in the community, who tutored senior citizens, who tended community gardens, who volunteered at local agencies, and who competed across the country in the athletic arena. More than a few of you managed to raise families and hold down jobs while fulfilling the requirements to be seated here today. Many of you have worked hard to graduate with minimal or no debt. I applaud your determination to balance being a student with having a life outside the classroom and laboratory. What will you miss most about your time at UT Dallas? What made it worth leaving the comfort of your home to show up? Was it engaging with others, maybe over a cup of coffee, or interacting with your professors in the classroom? Let's hear what some of your peers say that they will miss about UT Dallas.
I'm going to miss the amount of support and the community here that I've had all 4 years.
Definitely the staff. My AES advisor has helped me so much over the years, and I really wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her.
It's the fact that you're constantly challenged at UTD. You really don't get anything given to you for free, so you have to work extremely hard for what you have.
The Arts and Technology Building,
TMOC,
Greek life and sorority life, being a part of this campus that's all about innovation, and every semester a new building pops up.
And once you really go out and engage with people, you realize that there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of organizations out there that you can really connect with.
Being involved with a lot of the student organizations like the Chemistry Student Association.
The people in UT Dallas are one of a kind. We're such a diverse community, and it really becomes like a family.
People are kind and they challenge you and they push you to be better.
During college, I've made some of the best friends that I could ever ask for, and honestly, I couldn't have done this journey without them.
There's a lot of people here that I have really enjoyed getting to know, and they've made the college experience what it has been.
I feel like UTD is more like a home to me now. I think I'm just going to miss everything, honestly.
It's the fact that it's been home for so long, and I know I'm really going to miss it when I leave.
I'm going to be watching it grow and can't wait to see what happens in the future.
Regardless of what you would say you will miss most about UT Dallas, please know that we will miss you. Each of you has contributed to more than our growth. Your impact has been felt far beyond our campus boundaries. So congratulations, Comets. We're proud of you. Enjoy this special day and all that comes after. Whoosh. I now invite to the podium the Dean of Undergraduate Education, Dr. Jessica Murphy.
I would like to offer a special recognition of those students graduating with honors today. All candidates graduating with Latin honors, including cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Collegium 5 is UTD's 4-year honors program. I would like to invite all C5 graduates here to stand and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective all-discipline honor society. All Phi Kappa Phi members, please stand and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor degree please rise and remain standing? Dr. Benson, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Marion Underwood, Dean of Graduate Studies.
Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of the academic calendar. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and the glorious achievement of earning your degrees. We know without a doubt that you have gained a great deal of knowledge. However, as Albert Einstein reminds us, imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we know now and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there will ever be to know and understand. We hope that you will use your imaginations to pursue new directions, to acquire new knowledge, and then to apply it wisely. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions, commitment, and sacrifices of the parents, families, and friends that help make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but also because of the support they receive from families and friends. So, to our graduates and their families, congratulations, good success, best wishes for your very bright futures. Will all candidates who are to receive master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Dr. Benson, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Candidates, please be seated. Earlier this week, a special recognition ceremony was conducted for graduating doctoral students. Each student who participated in this ceremony invited his or her advisor or another UT Dallas faculty member to assist me in placing the doctoral hood of their commencement regalia over their heads. The conferral signified the success of the candidate in completing his or her program of studies leading to the highest academic degree offered by UT Dallas. Since the doctoral recipients are already hooded, it now only remains for them to receive their diplomas. I ask that all doctoral candidates now stand to be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. I now turn the podium back to President Benson.
Thank you, Deans Murphy and Underwood. In special recognition, it is appropriate that we acknowledge the contribution of Dean Marian Underwood, who is serving for the final time in her capacity as Dean of the Graduate School of Studies, Graduate Studies and University Marshall. She will soon be leaving to serve as Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences at Purdue University. Dr. Underwood joined our faculty in 1998 as an associate professor in the School of Behavioral and Brain Sciences. In 2015, Dr. Underwood was named Dean of Graduate Studies. Under her leadership, the office initiated significant new programming and expanded its services for graduate students. A total of 554 doctorates have been awarded from 2015 through today. Dr. Underwood, would you please come forward? You might recognize this.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Benson.
You're very welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
One of your hats. Yep. So it's a framed PhD TAM, in case you're wondering. So Marian, best wishes on the next phase. Okay. Now, by the virtue of the authority vested by law on the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. It is now time for the graduates to take the stage for the presentation of certificates and diplomas.
Candidates receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Melina Hope Brunson. Shirley Catherine Oching. Tony Michelle Chatterton. Rusty Michelle Montgomery. Brianne Hope Gitterman. Lily Chow. Adelia Christina Cruz Medina. Tiffany H.O. Hannah Wintham Lee. Melicia Marina Davis. Natalie Dawn Jenkins. Govindi Munasinghe. Pinar Jalil Hassan. Kelsey Mackenzie Jackson. Erin Michelle Turner. Celestino Zamora. Esra Ismail Gabin. Neha Amy Singh. Grace Caitlin McClure. Madison Kayla Howe. Christy Wu. Gabriele Georgine Reyes. Sai Pranav V. Jonalgada. Amber Joan Barnes. Brandon Edward Cantrell. Tu Ann Tram. Nusrat Carolyn Valdez. Anna Yasmin Montoya. Crystal Nicole Vyas. Andrew Luke Zimmerman. Eva Christina Baraza. Oluwatolu Helena Babiemi. Ashley Lauren Stevenson. Adil Munib Ahmad. Joshua Emmanuel Alger. Amy Alexandra Wilhelm. Carlos Arzaga. David Philip Abraham. Hadil Haitham Al-Rish. Khalid Al-Resh. Maisha Razik. Syra Elizabeth Alex. Angela Abraham. Ramesh Babu Ganta. Preston Scott Butler. Khalid Sufian Dawek. Sarosh Q. Din. Maribel Diaz. Kimberly Lynn Fiok. Sarah Abigail Blankenship. Yatip Mindy Chokpapan. Maritza Castillo. Anthony Castillo. Sandra Renee Field. Ria N. Ganji. Pavlavi Bakur Ganaputhi. Sanjana Satish Ganganye. Shrija Kanan. Karit Konganti. Farzan Haider Jaffrey. Jennifer Lay. Harshita Kumar. Elizabeth Gilson. Victoria Adeyinka Lambo. Jessica Kovar. Alexis Austin Hall. Zainab Heather. Chantal Hanna. Diana Laura Luna. Anima Gnawali. Jacqueline Yo Huang. Tal Hargarsh. Thomas Wesley Miller. Francesca Ariela Moklika. Venkat Bharadwaj Maruva. Cecily Riley Oleksiak. Mary Catherine Gariselin Nicholas. Jacqueline Perez. Simi Yomshungbi Moirangtham. Kyle Shore McGannon Brewer. Daniel Paybera. Brooklyn Pearl May Palmer. Sheena Upeka Montana. Sheila Mehta Montana. Jamili Saeed Saeed. Elaine Chelsea Ramirez. Sham AJ Shaladia. Armin Sharia Tamadre. Leah Marie Scoggins. Addison Elizabeth Ransom. Mackenzie Sierra Pike. Jin Young Mayo Sakai. John Paul Quiones. Rashadar Reddy. Srivatshan Ramesh. Darsh Sanjeev Shah. Alasia Rachel Sanders. Zachary Michael Regitz. Bianca Latisse Watkins. Jessica Ann Tierney. Asta Trehan. Rachel Marissa Smith. Tarjani Shukla. Armin Tutnich. Stella Ann Viju. Steffi Ann Viju. Podnisa Wankalasan. Benjamin Emil Alexander Simcox. Rachel Marie Weber. Vanahana Freddie Victor. Samantha Christine Skipton. Tiffany Tran. Kimberly Tui Tien Tran. Haneen Aldemiri. Jordan Elizabeth Abrahamson. Batul Cindy Zalkat. Edloet Yared. Alessandra Bonilla. Sandra Ibukasimi Akeoto. Yasmin Mohammed Bajor. Arish Saloom. Hadi Aladdin Abusad. Ashley Andrews. Stephen Oliver Yosef. Manal Ayub. Muad K. Ayachi. Alfredo Octavio Zaraga. Asun Assad.
Brandon Keith Carter. Molly Mae Brooks. Emily Nicole Brooks. Haley Don Louise Briscoe. Luis Fernando Castro. Genesis Castillo. Alejandra Chavez Franco. Brittany Ann Cardoza. Emily M. Corley. Jennifer Chi. Julie Christine Clark. Christian Andres Carrasquillo. Jasmine Crystal Castro. Lakshmi Miyama Chinnaswamy. Jemima E. Essien. Hansi Natasha Ganjanike. Judah Cruz Johnson. Tracy Lee Ursoy. Sarah Adi Driver. Emily Vanessa Flores. Celeste Cleo Fernandez. Alana Joy Felberg. Micaiah Ruth Gardner. Tristan Jordan Darmar-Segoyan. Sarah Therese D'Ambrosia. Juhi Prakash Dev. Jessica Danielle Fernandez. Deanna Louise Garland. Tamara Alejandra Ho Fernandez. Anna Gabriela Gonzalez. Mitra Hami. Gordon Vincent Herman. Mary Christina Jacob. Taylor Reagan Page Harris. Jason Carl Henson. Valeria Guevara. Arisha Danielle Harrison. Ashley Nicole Hamilton. Kamal Gulayan. Taylor Michelle Hawkins. Connor Michael Gray. Peter J. Guan. Catherine Sue. Frances Catherine Elizabeth King. Sira Khan. Halima Khan. Fatima Tazahra Mansouri. Christine Lin Yan Liang. Hamdan Naif Marzouk. Adrian John Jacob Pariello. Mallory Kathleen Kurzinger. Fatima Khan. Zach Ryan Lair. Neha Mambapour. Cynthia Martinez. Trevor James Johnson. Pavan Vikram Malani. Savannah Maria Morris. Diana Patricia Puente. Elizabeth Mora Moore. Sadaf Momin. Zachary Charles Monroe. Mia Renee Ramirez. Cindy Ogache Nwachaku. Cody Taylor Wynn. Nabila Shazad Nathani. Karen Paniagua. Alexandra Chartrand Ninan. Daniela Ontiveros. Lynette May Piggott. Shayna Lynette Posey. Ernesto Ramirez. Rabab Salim. Skylar Anella Runseville. Samantha Kelly Shelton. Alexandra Lynn Stokes. Freddie Rosas. Lacey Michelle Sassine. Ryan Stephen Riley. Samuel David Roper. Isela Annette Sainz Pardo. Courtney Jean Sorrell. May Angeli Renario Sagil. Brian Christopher Scott. Simran Sharma. Sara Ahmed. David Hiram Villagomez. Ashley Marie Waringo. Zara Mae Wilson. Jocelyn Janelle Villalon. Emily Ray Umstead. Lauren Boone. Diana Zmiro. Sharon Chang. Deanna LaShawn Wilson. Farah Isam Abdel Karim. Hiba Arub Chowdhury. Alfie Elsa Johnson. Kyron Fatima. Zachary Stephen Jernigan. Sarah June Graham. Kaylin Kathleen Gross. Crystal Margarita Barrientos Clary. Bianca Gabardo. David Joseph Hughes. Priyanka Prakash Gidvani. Tiffany Ko. Maishan Ding. Miriam G. Contreras. Cheyenne Janae Gordon. Naomi Sarah Gebranas. Ana Marie Lara. Quan Xing Lao. Arian Nichelle Laverio. Carolyn La. Vivian Vanessa Molina. Lauren Claire Massey. Anna Lewis. Kristen Elizabeth Kunkel. Samantha Renault Love. Sangeeta Sarah Mohan. Selena Lafuente. Ashley Mabuya Mathis. Nishani Moda.
Natalie Catherine Warren. Lauren Ashley West. Emily Elizabeth Roldan. Carolyn Kitt. Gabriela Maldonado. Natalie Vasquez. Brian Raymond Taruk. Sonia Akhlaq Rasul. Fajr Qureshi. Mitzi Puebla. Victoria Oy. Carla Alejandra Silva. Nilab Nabi. Mohammed Abdelhamid Kashmar. Vince Edward Reyes Relato. Samuel Muchi Yang. Zain Hassan Rahman. Mallory Danielle Ray. Reka Pillay. Candidates receiving the Master of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Caitlin Rose Wenner. Marcus Aurelius Frederick Fazioli. Alec Gasparian. Brett Brandon. Arit Banerjee. Tahir Aziz. Amanda Danielle Avona. Alexis Antoinette Allen. Shruti Ashok Kumar Jain. Aradna. Geraldine Jekeln. Shrijan Conwar. Karen Ann Lindquist. Sarah Lauren McLeod. Mandeep Kaur. Marina Vladimirovna Motina. Sharvani Pabati Reddy. Anmol Motikar. Peyush Pani. Horace S. Peppermintwala. Nicole Elizabeth Murphy. Bhavna Krishnan. Shruti Shripati. Gabriela Perez. Amy Sloan. Gisela Rodriguez Lorraine. Shamima Sidabkhan. Samantha Vorsino. Jitin Pradeep. Atul Sudhish. Oziel Heraclio Pineda. Rahel Asim Usman. Charupriya Sarat Chandar. Holly Jo Adkisson. Mackenzie Baber. Carly Rose Beckett. Kelly Lynn Curtis. Whitney Fine. Sarah Elizabeth Heigl. Lauren Zachman Sabatier. Christina Rodriguez Capili. Rachel Drysdale. Skylar Rianne Fujimoto. Catherine Ilam. Caitlin Ann Francis. Sarah Caroline Kasperi. Anne Elizabeth Gilbert. Emily Elizabeth Burgett. Caroline Elizabeth Johnson. Eileen Reed Blute. Christy Delgado. Bethany Kate Bell. Elizabeth Rose Frank. Rhonda Leanne Gramella. Chen Song. Christopher Jerome Johnson. Serena Susan John. Savannah Love Lee. Sierra Grace Lambreth. Shannon Grace Howard. Megan Elizabeth Crail. Megan Lane Monzingo. Meredith Ann Hyde. Rimsha Asma Khan. Jade Taylor Leewright. Junie Lee. Shannon Amber Calson. Emily Sandra Madden. Lori Beth Owens. Taylor Nicole Patterson. Haley Root. Bailey Nicole Robison. Rebecca Nell Shaw. Ruth Elizabeth Rutledge. Janice Nicole Ray. Rabab Rangwala. Jessica Lynn Peterson. Erin Elizabeth O'Neill. Allison Shagena. Cater Lee Taylor. Lindy Jo Trammell. Mackenzie Catherine Sparks. Jessica Paige Spaw. Tiana Ray Nofsker Stelzer. Arthi Sunder. Stephanie Lynn Van Tyne. Sophia Waldu. Veronica Vasquez. Abigail Smalligan. Rachel Nicole Stone. Michaela Carey Wood. Maggie Ann Sullivan. Alexandra Taylor. Riley Rianne Young. Amanda Weesey. Briante Janae Jones. Hattie Laura. Kay Young Kim. Sneh Sanjay Javeri. Anna Gutierrez. Lee Melhorn Fisher. Claire Turner. Courtney Megan Welch. Jocelyn Denise Cherry. Aaron Fields. Candidates receiving the doctoral degree, please come forward as your name is called. Jason Baker. Jana Elizabeth Eller. Mobolaji Falomo. Lori Amber Roby. Rebecca Rogers. Stephanie Winfield. Ryan Michael Brigante. Daniel Robertson Hulsey. Anusha Mohan. Julie Marie Schneider. This concludes the presentation of degrees. It's now my pleasure to hand the podium back over to Dr. Benson.
So congratulations, one and all. I would like to thank the university staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to the faculty and administrators who gave of their time to participate. I would especially like to thank the staff members with the most difficult job today, reading all of those names. They are our orators, Chris McAlpine, Michael Sines, and Paul Teal. Thank you, gentlemen. And now, comments, we have one last assignment for you. Would you please rise? And move your tassels from the right to the left. All right. Please be seated, graduates. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for a prosperous and joyful future. In addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You may now call yourselves alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas. And I know for a fact that we have some alumni with us today. Could I ask all UT Dallas graduates in the Activity Center to please stand and be recognized? Welcome back. Thank you. All of you alumni may now be seated. This day marks a wonderful milestone not only in your lives but also in the life of the university. I wish you all the best as you go into your new lives as graduates of the University of Texas at Dallas. Please enjoy this day of celebration with your family and friends, and please return to us soon. And now, in your first act as alumni of UT Dallas, I ask you to please rise, and I ask our guests to rise as well for the singing of the UT Dallas Alma Mater, led by Mackenzie Flynn.
Graduates, please remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? In a moment, the stage party will recess through the rear doors of the auditorium, after which our new graduates will also recess. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the Office of the Registrar as they ask you to exit one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may leave from the doors where you entered and exit out the north entrance and turn right. You may join your graduates on the campus mall. Please enjoy the music of the Encore Brass as the ceremony closes.